Hello guys, in this tutorial we will see how grid layout works and what is grid layout. As its name indicates, it will arrange the views in a grid manner. So this layout is used when you want to arrange the views, arrange buttons, widgets, and other types in a grid manner. So in order to arrange the views in a grid view, we need to grid layout. So but one note before we start, that grid layout is different from grid view. We will see in Android Studio that we have a grid view and grid layout. They are different, but they can actually works in making and arranging the views in a grid. So let's begin making a grid layout in our layout app. So in order to make a grid layout, we go to layouts and sorry, for legacy, and we put this grid layout. You see that this the button here, this indicates that Android Studio need to download a dependency or a library for grid layout. We'll see in next sections what is libraries and dependencies. So till now, we can make a grid layout and a grid view. Uh, Grid layout, we'll see next how to import it. But till now, just think about a grid layout as a layout that arranges the buttons or widgets in a grid manner. So we click on grid layout and this button. This operation requires the library Android X grid layout plus. Would you like to add this now? Press OK. We will later, as I said, learn more about libraries and dependencies. It's not complex. It's a very powerful thing in Android Studio and the Android coding that will help us to save our time, because there are libraries ready made to help us in developing process. So we will master these libraries in the libraries sections and dependencies. Don't worry, you can see them later. So until now, the as a terminal on the terminal, sorry, on the logcat, oops, what's in the build, all tasks are green, so we can use the grid layout. So this appeared the download the icon. I can drag and drop here the grid layout. This grid layout, I will put its constraints here, and maybe reducing its size to fit in order to make it below the linear layout number 2. So and make it a constraint. So till now we have these 3 layouts, or sorry, 4 layouts. Constraint layout is the parent layout, text view. The second is a linear layout. This is the linear layout that is vertical, and horizontal orientation is linear too. And we have grid layout. So we may expand this. Also, we can use an attributes for this, width and match constraint. Match constraint will fit its length, and match constraint will fit its height. So till now, this is our grid layout. We can add in this layout the widgets. So let's add some buttons. Here first button, here the second button. So look, this layout will arrange our buttons in a grid view or a grid manner. So till now, because we didn't specify how many buttons or how many rows does it will contain. So in order to specify them, we click on the grid layout, we go to attributes, and we scroll down to maybe 24. Column count. This is column count, column, and how many rows. I will put it 4. Okay, you see the column, the grid will make a four columns. In this column there are 4 buttons. In this row we have 4. So whenever you add buttons inside the grid layout, it will automatically arrange them in a manner you will define. So in order to specify the number of columns in the grid layout, we just go to column count, and we put it to number 4. Sorry, I'm clicking many buttons today. Grid layout and column count here. So this is mainly the important thing in the grid layout. Thank you. We will see more about layouts and more types in the next videos. Keep watching. Thank you.